This is a big bull, and this is his very sore front right foot. That is the Hoof GP. So we've got a big bull in the crush, and the first thing we do when we get big bulls in the crush, if they need a block, is get it on, so that if something goes wrong when the bull's in the crush, we can let him go and the block's already on the bull and it's not the end of the world. But this guy has got a really sore front right foot. So we've got the block in position, it is hardening up nicely, we've trimmed the other 3 feet, and he has got a huge crack running right down the outside of this foot. You can see this is bulbous and really overgrown, and actually you can get your fingers in the back of here, but he has been getting treatment, which is why this part of his foot is actually all blue. Right. Believe it or not, these cows are bedded on paper, which is what all of this is. It's not muck, well it is dirty obviously, and it is mucky obviously, but it is paper that's all kind of been squidged up. Right, we've got a lot of hoof horn to remove here. Okay, so let's keep going. Oh, this is where the problem is. Look, this little hole is going to link all the way up through here. This is a really sore foot, so I'm expecting it to be pretty dramatic when we get the rest of these layers of hoof horn off. Look, again, you can see a change in the colour of hoof horn there. It shouldn't go like that. Look, it's getting darker and darker and darker, and actually slightly blue because of that blue spray the farmer's been treating this guy with. All of this is going to come away, but I suspect this is going to be very much like an onion. I think there will be layer upon layer upon layer of hoof horn here. Although I have been wrong in the past. If Mrs. HGP is watching this, please disregard that last statement. Noisy place. There's lots of cows being worked with us round about us right now, so I do apologise for the noise. This girl behind us here really isn't enjoying standing waiting her turn. Here's where the real problem is and where the real risks are. If I was to try and clean this, by the way, it would take me about half an hour because the manure is dried on. It doesn't just rinse off easily. Believe you me. If I could click my fingers and have all of the feet nice and clean, trust me, I would. You can really see all the gunk coming out from inside this guy's foot. Trims like this, unfortunately, take a lot longer than we would like. We'd love to have these bulls straight in and straight back out of these crushes. Bulls are so incredibly strong. I mean, you think they're strong until you see one fighting and you think, oh my word, they're unbelievably strong. Oh, look at that, look. Right, we're gonna get my finger in here and peel it away. Oh, we're getting to the nuts and bolts of the problem now, aren't we? He's really starting to protest. If I manipulate this part of the foot, you can actually see all of this is detached as well. If we look from this angle, you can actually see a kind of half circle shape, and none of that hoof horn is attached. So I need to get this out of here if I can. Oh, look at that. Have to be ever so careful here. That's probably extremely obvious, but I like to state the obvious. That gunk coming out of his foot must feel so much better. Look at that. So all of these lines you can see are the lamina corium. That's what's holding this part of his foot to the interior of his foot, and they've broken apart. Look at that. Ouchie. Just finish off this model, and I see Kev's got a bandage ready there. He's always on it when it comes to things like that. Tidying it up a little bit. Lovely. Give this all a good little rinse out of this antibacterial spray. Get it as clean as we can. Oh, that stuff smells lovely, honestly. This is turning into a really, really clean trim. Really happy with this so far. Right, there's clearly dermatitis on this lesion, so we're going to spray it with Repoderma and wrap it with salicylic. Lovely. As we go to let him out, he decides to lie down in our crush, which can be really problematic sometimes. But luckily, he also decides he's going to be standing back up to get out of the crush. These bulls are huge and they'll pretty much do what they want. Luckily, this goes without a hitch, and away goes with his shiny new block. You've been watching the Hoof GP. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Catch you next time.